guys, well, welcome to my channel. I am doing a get ready with me video. I'm getting ready for an event today. I am a volunteer with Beauties Foundation. I'm a makeup artist, and I volunteer sometimes my services to through Beauties. And what they do, Beauties provides pop-up salons throughout hospitals in the Southern California and Los Angeles area. So today there's going to be a Parents of Preemie Day at UCLA Santa Monica, which I've helped to organize. That's why if you've seen some of my stories, I had like about 100 gift bags, or swag bags we call them, and they're filled with tons of products for the moms and the families of preemies that are in the hospital. So if that's something you want to watch, please stay tuned. So I have these little strips here, and I use them when I'm in a hurry and I don't want to mess up any foundation. Or I definitely use them on clients sometimes just to make sure in case they sneeze or they move, it doesn't mess up their foundation or their makeup application. So what I do is I use these little things. I bought these on Amazon. If you want the link, I can provide that below in the description. And so what I'm gonna do is just gonna put it on. And this is gonna help me also create a nice sharp eye look. Just make sure your hair's out of the way. And then I'm gonna do the other one. I just got this. This is the Riviera Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette. It's beautiful. I haven't touched it yet, and so this is gonna be my first time. Oh, so sweet. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start off with a paint pot. It's a very common one to use, and I have another set like this in my makeup kit. Really well to set the eye area for eyeshadow. And so I just kind of dip it in like this, and then what I'll do is I'll put it kind of all over my eye. I recently posted a video on foundation, and typically what I'll do is I put foundation on first, especially if I'm in a hurry. And I am kind of in a hurry right now, but so I just kind of pat it in and make sure the area is covered. So now what the soft ochre is accomplishing is it is creating a nice base layer, which my shadow can stick to. So it creates a nice little barrier in case there's any kind of sweat or anything like that. It kind of keeps it to stay right there. I'm gonna dab it in with a damp beauty blender or sponge, whatever you want. Okay. I actually like to do my brows first, so if that's something that you're interested in, I'm gonna have a quick tutorial on that, but other than that, I'm gonna kind of stop and then come back to that, okay? Okay, so one of the tips I have is when you do eyeshadow, you're gonna wanna keep one brush completely removed of any makeup at all. No, there's no residue, it's nice and clean and fresh. And the reason for that is when I blend, because I don't want to add additional product, whatever is remaining on there, whatever it could be, any color, blue, pink, brown. I don't want to add it if I'm trying to blend in a look that's already there. So what I'm going to do is have a nice clean one. And what I tend to do is if I want to use the same brush a couple times, especially if I'm traveling and I don't have all my brushes accessible, I'll just keep one brush mainly just for a skin tone shade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the eye with the color Estate. So it's this one here. So dab, dab, dab. And I'm going to brush it on. Now this is a blending brush, but because I'm kind of sweeping it across, it's not a big deal. Just kind of warms it up a little bit. Okay. These are nice. So I'm going to put that to the side and use another brush for the color Coastline. I'm going to use that as a transitional shade. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to go back to the paint pot after I applied some of the transitional shades. And since I wanted to kind of smoke my eye out a little bit, so I'm using the paint pot again, and I'm gonna create the lid effect. Now, paint pots and concealers are wonderful for the lid application because it accomplishes two things. One of them is it allows you to really provide a nice, solid, opaque lid. And another thing it does is when you put on the lighter shades, it really accentuates the pigment, so you won't have to use as much. It really saturates it, so that's why I really love using paint pots to create a nice crease and lid shape. So I'm gonna do a half one, kind of smoke out the rest. Okay, like that. And then now for the shade. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Yacht, and then I'm gonna smoke it out with Palm. I'm gonna use Yacht. Tap off the excess, excuse me. And you're gonna do a dabbing motion. Okay, so now that my eye look is almost done, I just have to apply liquid liner and some mascara. Okay, so now when you apply mascara, a lot of people just kind of sweep it up like that. So what you actually, if you can, is you kind of do a little wiggle and then roll. Okay, so now that my face is pretty much ready, I'm gonna take it off. Here we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna put my foundation on. And of course, I love to use the Yves Saint Laurent All-in-One Glow. Center of chin outward, center of mouth outward, over the mouth to create some adhesion for your lip color. Sweep from the center. Okay, that's step one. Okay, now that I've reached my chin, I'm gonna cover it even into my ear a little bit and go downward towards my neck. Okay, and now it's time to buff. So, circles. Really small ones. Okay, I think it's pretty much in there. Okay. You notice I'm kind of skipping my under eye because I'm going to do another powder for that. Okay, so now its foundation is set, and I believe it will stay all day. I am now going to do concealer, so I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm using the color Light Medium Honey, since I have yellow tone, yellow undertone. Right by my nose. Okay, down. Or that side. Oopsie. Now when I blend my concealer, I like to start from the nose and blend this way. And I don't go back and forth, I just go in one direction. So now to set the under eye area, I'm going to be using the RCMA translucent powder, which is from here. And I'm just going to dust it. And now for some contour. Usually I use a powder, but I think today I'm going to be using a stick. So this is the Fenty contour stick in Mocha. Find the top of your ear. And you can suck on your cheeks to kind of find your cheekbones. And what I do is make one line like this, and I kind of bring it up like that. Okay, and then you're gonna do the same on top here. What this is gonna do is kind of bring my chin forward as well as accentuate my lips. Okay, so almost done. I'm gonna do some lashes and then some lip color and then I'm done. So I'm gonna come back when my lashes are done. Okay, so now I'm gonna use some bronzer. I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's so cute, it has a little mirror in there. And it came with a little applicator, but I didn't like it, it's kind of weird. So I just used my little brush that I got in my Benefit Cheer Parade, I think it's called, or Cheek Parade maybe. Add some bronzer. Okay, so I put the lashes on and now I'm gonna do some highlight. So I like this cute little, what is this? It's a little mini palette. It's called the Tarte Hamptons Weekend Dirt. It comes with a blush, a bronzer, and a little highlight. Obviously you can see I love this thing. And this is in the shade Beach Getaway. So I just do one little stripe like that. I dab into my cheek area and kind of swirl in. And I like to play with my finger because it kind of goes around the curve of my cheekbone. And then I sweep it up to the tip of my cheekbone here. And then I'm gonna do one area here, kind of like in a V. Okay, and then the next area as well. Sort of cheekbone, kind of curve your way in like this. Oh, sorry, I didn't flip you off. I'll do this one. Look like I flipped you off. I like using the middle finger because it extends the most and I can get in there. Having the okay. And then lastly, last is setting it with some finisher spray. And I'm just gonna and that's it. So I think I'm done. So this is my look today. I'm wearing little black pants and I think I'm ready for the event. Oops. I'm ready to go. All right, well, thanks for sticking with me. If you'd like to see more tutorials, please comment, let me know. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd love to share my thoughts with you. And until then, next time, see you then.